Have you ever felt like someone from your past still thinks about you, but you're not sure? Maybe they disappeared, maybe they act like they've moved on, but deep down, you have this feeling that you're still on their mind. Here's the truth. When someone hasn't forgotten you, their actions always reveal it. Even if they try to hide it, even if they act indifferent, there are signs. And once you learn to recognize them, you'll see things clearly. So, let's talk about it. Here are 5 signs that someone hasn't forgotten you. The first one, they bring you up in conversations, even when they don't have to. If your name keeps coming up, if mutual friends mention that they asked about you, if they find ways to talk about things related to you, it's not random. It means they're still thinking about you. Most people don't talk about things that don't matter to them. If they've truly moved on, your name wouldn't even cross their mind. But if they keep bringing you up, that's because you're still in their head. The second sign, they check on you, even from a distance. They may not text you, they may not call, but they still watch. They check your social media, they look at your stories, they find subtle ways to keep tabs on your life. And the strongest proof? If they react to something you do, whether it's by posting something indirectly aimed at you, showing up in places they know you'll be, or suddenly contacting you after you've been silent, that's not a coincidence. That's someone struggling with your absence. Because when someone has truly forgotten you, they stop caring about what you're doing. They stop watching. They stop reacting. But when they still pay attention, even in silence, that means you're still in their mind. And here's where things get interesting. Because sometimes people don't even realize they're doing these things. They think they've moved on, but their subconscious actions tell the real story. And once you understand this, you'll stop believing what people say and start paying attention to what they do. The third sign, they try to get a reaction out of you. When someone hasn't forgotten you, they won't always reach out directly, but they'll find ways to make sure you notice them. Maybe they post things that seem aimed at you. Maybe they act different around mutual friends, hoping the news gets back to you. Maybe they suddenly show up in places where they know you'll be. This isn't an accident. It's an emotional reaction. If they truly moved on, they wouldn't care whether you notice them or not. But the fact that they're trying to trigger something in you, that's proof that you still hold space in their mind. The fourth sign, they act indifferent, but it's forced. Watch how they behave when they're around you or when your name comes up. Do they overcompensate by acting uninterested? Do they go out of their way to make it seem like they don't care? Because here's the truth. When someone has to prove that they don't care, it usually means they do. Real indifference is effortless. It doesn't need to be shown. But if they're acting too cool, too unaffected, too distant, that's often just a cover-up for unresolved feelings. The final sign, they haven't truly moved forward. If someone has let go of the past, their actions will reflect it. They won't be stuck in the same cycles. They won't be repeating the same behaviors. They'll be growing, evolving, creating something new for themselves. But if they're still circling the same patterns, still holding on to certain habits, still drawn to the same places, same people, same emotions, then they're stuck. And often, a part of that is because they haven't fully let go of you. People don't forget easily. We like to believe that people move on overnight, but the truth, some people never really do. And if you recognize these signs, if you see them happening in your own life, then you already know the answer. You're still on their mind, whether they admit it or not. But here's the real question. Does it even matter? Because at the end of the day, what they feel, what they think, how they act, that's not what defines you. What matters is whether you are moving forward. And if you want to truly step into your power, to stop overanalyzing the past, to become the version of yourself that no one can forget, then listen to what I'm about to say next. Most people spend too much time wondering, analyzing, and waiting for signs from others. But the truth? It doesn't matter if someone hasn't forgotten you. What matters is whether you've outgrown them. Because the moment you stop caring about who still thinks about you, that's the moment you take back your power. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to react. You don't need to wait for closure. You just need to focus on yourself. And if you're ready to do that, subscribe to the Inner Gold right now, because this isn't just about moving on. This is about becoming someone they never wanted to lose in the first place. And if this hit you, like this video as a commitment to yourself. Because real power isn't in being remembered, it's in moving forward.